Okay, first up, news from West Bengal. The Kolkata Municipal Polls for 144 seats held today were marred by violence. We are getting reports of clashes between Trinamool Congress and Congress workers. One policeman was injured in those clashes and has been admitted to hospital. Clashes were also reported between TMC and CPM workers. Indrajit Kundu, our colleague joins us on the phone line from Kolkata. Indrajit, when it comes to West Bengal and its politics and municipal polls, really, I think violent clashes is something that people were expecting. But is there apprehension that perhaps the number of injured could go up much more?
Well, Smita, if you see the run-up to these elections that took place today, it's a prestige fight for the Trinamool Congress as well as for the BJP, which hopes to, be the rising force here in West Bengal. So it's a tri-corner fight between the left, the BJP, and the Trinamool Congress. A lot of violence that was reported over the past 1 week, ever since the campaigning was taking place, and today there have been sporadic incidences of violence. One such incident took place in central Kolkata, where we are showing that one of the police sub-inspectors got injured in a bullet injury, and even the chief minister just a short while back, paid a visit to this police officer who got injured. There are several other injuries of opposition workers as well. The opposition alleges that most of these attacks were orchestrated by the ruling Trinamool Congress, and the Trinamool alleges that many of them the entire polling that took place across 144 seats today have been largely peaceful. So that's the Trinamool Congress's claim. But the opposition doesn't want to buy that argument, claiming that there have been a lot of violence across the 144 seats, and that's the reason why they say that this has, in a sense, has been turned into a farce, as the opposition claims.
Indrajit, very briefly, will repolling be expected in these areas where sporadic violence, in fact, has taken place?
Well, the opposition has blamed, the security preparedness. They have also, the BJP has in fact sought the resignation of the state election commissioner. The state election commissioner, on his part, had sought several companies of CRPF forces, but they just got 3. So we are not very sure whether there will be repolling in several of these booths. However, the opposition will be demanding.
Thank you so much, Indrajit Kundu, for joining us with those details of violence, of course, that has marred the Kolkata Municipal Polls being held on 144 booths.